Just take a deep breath. Just let yourself relax with your exhale. This next breath you're going to hold. So take a deep breath and hold it. And then bring in more air, more air, more air. Feel the tension, and then let it go. And just notice how it relaxes the body. One more time like that. Big deep breath, hold. Bring in more air. Bring in more air. One more time. Hold it and let it go. And just notice the release in the body that happens with that. And now imagine a beautiful white light that actually starts at the base of your pelvis, your perineum, the pelvic floor muscles. So on this next inhale, I want you to squeeze like you have to use the bathroom and feel this and imagine this beautiful white light, and even feel it, beautiful white light coming from your perineum all the way up your spine to your pineal gland in the center of your head. And breathe into that. Pull it in, feeling that light going up the spine all the way to your pineal gland, and hold that breath. Let it pulse, let it breathe, let it be there, and then exhale. And again. So on that inhale, we're going to squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, pull in, and imagine that white light coming from your pelvic floor all the way to the pineal gland again. And inhale in, pull it in. Just imagine that white light off the spine, up the neck, up into the pineal gland in the center of your head. Hold the breath. Breathe in it a little bit more. One more time. And let it go. We're going to do that 2 more times. You might be getting lightheaded. That's a normal feeling. So again, inhale in, squeeze pelvic floor muscles, squeeze pelvic floor. Imagine that white light going up the spine all the way to the pineal gland. Hold the breath. Hold, breathe in. One more time, breathe in. And let it go. And notice how much like the body's starting to lighten up a little bit, just feeling a little bit lighter, even though it's a little bit lightheaded. One more time. Inhale in all the way, pull in pelvic floor. Imagine that white light going up the spine, up your neck, up into the pineal gland, and hold it. A little bit more, breathe it in. A little bit more, breathe it in. And release. Now go back to your natural rhythm. But as you're in your natural rhythm, still imagine that white light from pelvic floor. On your inhale, it just lights up your spine. It lights up your spine all the way from pelvic floor. On each inhale, it lights up and goes all the way to the pineal gland. This body is a vessel of memory, a vessel of human experience. It houses every single memory you've ever had in your entire life. It houses it in the blood. Water is memory. This is how they can take ice from Antarctica and they can see what has happened in the past, because water is memory. It remembers. So with this human body, as you pull in that white light, pull up that white light from pelvic floor all the way to the pineal gland, we are starting to integrate the fear. The pelvic floor is about the root chakra. The root is about safety, groundedness, security. And when you focus and you breathe with your breath, the breath comes from the ether, comes from the source of all things, which is the frequency that we walk through every day. This empty space is a frequency field. It's not empty. It's a field of energy. And you're breathing that in every day. So as you breathe in from the ethers, from the source of all things that wraps around the entire planet, you're breathing in the same energy that is where you live, and also where people live in Australia and China and New Zealand and Europe. It's the same energy you're breathing in together. So as you breathe it in and as you imagine this beautiful white light coming from your pelvic floor and shooting up your spine, up into the crown of the head where your pineal gland is. And your pineal gland holds DMT, holds this substance that they say when you sleep and when you die, it actually releases from your body, and it's actually part of the transformation of your physical body back into source. So what we're doing as we shoot up this beautiful white light coming from the pelvic floor and the root chakra that houses security, worry, fear, keeps you grounded, or just the feeling of a foundational life that you're grounded and you're safe. That also is a healthy root chakra, root energy. And then we're moving that white light up to the pineal gland. We're moving it through the 7 chakras. The second one is you can put your hands right on your digestive system below your belly button, your sacral. And that is your second chakra. And that chakra is about, where your sex organs are, is about how you feel about yourself, your relationship with yourself, self-love. So just in this present moment, imagine one thing you appreciate about yourself, just one. One thing. For me, I appreciate that I love animals and I feed the cows that are next to me. And then put your hands on your belly button, and that's your solar plexus. And that is a third chakra, and that is an energy field that connects you with other people, how you see yourself in the world, in relationships. So breathe into that and start to feel one relationship that you appreciate in your life. And who you are. Who are you in that relationship, and what you can appreciate about yourself in that relationship. And then put your hands on your heart. And your heart is actually the balance between the lower chakras, which are who you see yourself as in the world, how you are in the world, to the upper chakras, which are starting to the more spiritual chakras, the chakras that connect you to infinite source of all that is. And this is a green light here. It goes red for root chakra, orange for the sacral chakra of how you feel about who you are in the world. The sacral chakra of how your relationship with yourself, sacral chakra. Solar plexus is yellow, and that's who you are in the world, how you experience yourself in the world with others. And your heart is green. This is why there's a green flash when the sun goes down. If there's no clouds, you can see a green flash at the sunset, right when it finishes, and goes right down past the horizon. If you're watching it over the ocean, you can see a beautiful green flash. And that's love. That's a frequency of love. And the sun has been giving us warmth for billions of years and light, and never asking for anything in return. And because of the sun, we're able to grow plants, our food. We're able to breathe because it grows the plants, and they release carbon dioxide, and we breathe out carbon dioxide to feed the plants, as well as the sun giving that photosynthesis to grow our plants. So this heart chakra, this beautiful green light, breathe into this beautiful, amazing heart, that your heart, the first organ created in your mother's womb, that remembers and learns. It has 40,000 neurites, and a neurite is like a neuron in the brain, and it remembers and learns. This heart that has been beating before you were born, it started to beat, and it's still beating even in every single moment when you don't even pay attention. That's how much you're loved. That's how much you are totally taken care of. So breathing into this beautiful green light in the middle of your chest, and just give yourself permission to explore the feeling of being so loved and so taken care of, that you don't have to do anything but just be who you are in the world. And that's enough. You are so loved. And this throat chakra You can either put your hands on your throat or just put your hands in your lap. And this beautiful throat chakra, this is blue. It's a chakra that comes from who you are, your breath, and you speak your words out into the infinite field of all possibilities. So your words come from your body, come from your heart, come from your thoughts and the connection that your body has and your heart has with your thoughts. And they create your words in your throat and your vocal cords, and they come out into the world. And then your third eye, where your pineal gland lives, that is purple. I'm sorry, it's indigo. It's indigo. And that connects, that is the frequency field that connects your thoughts with your intuition, with your heart. So your third eye connecting with the frequency of the field that's all around you. And if you release what you think about, if you just allow yourself to feel into what's next for you, or you're guided there, that's your guidance. That's when you know someone's going to call. It's your intuition right there in that beautiful indigo light. And then right above you, about 12 inches above your head, is your crown chakra, and that's purple. It's beautiful, royal color, because you are royalty. You are infinite source of all things having a human experience. And this beautiful purple light above you, it goes out around your body. It's a toroidal field, and it connects to infinite intelligence, which is all everywhere, around furniture, around trees. It's everywhere. There's nowhere where it's not. This is how we're all connected, is through this field. All of us, every human being on the planet, every species is connected through this infinite ethers, this source of all things. So again, on this next inhale, when you're ready, you're going to breathe into your pelvic floor, and you're going to pull in pelvic floor muscles, like you have to use the restroom. You're going to see this beautiful white light that goes through all chakras, that creates who you are, and goes up through the ethers. And inhale here, pull it in, up to the pineal gland, and exhale it out. So in this present moment, as you have explored who you are, who and what you are, this body is not who you are. It's just a vessel that allows you to have a human experience. And the amazingness that is you in this present moment, in this world, in this present moment. It's not exactly who you are, what you are, but it's an experience that the soul came to have in this body. So just giving yourself so much gratitude and appreciation for your journey, because it's been a lot. You've gone through a lot. And in this present moment, just give yourself a break to trust in something that's greater than you, that has your back. Your heart is still beating. Your lungs are still contracting and expanding as you sit here in stillness. That's how much you're taken care of. There's billions of processes happening in your cells, and you don't have to do anything. You just sit and be. So throughout this next day, just let yourself be who you are without any judgment. Let it be okay to be you. And breathe into this amazing human body that has your back, wiggling your toes and your fingers. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes.